After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Russell. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. To dart to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quick completion with the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. A big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw. It's Baker. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Turns it loose downfield. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Russell. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up a
catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they have got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Looking to throw yet again. The short completion with the tight end. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. they'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right after all that. Catch made inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it. but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted, threw it across his body.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air. It's Baker. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And that pass falls incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will likely be the last play of the half. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Finds an open target on the left side. And the ball on the ground. The defense has got it. He's got room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. They get the second half started with a running play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Baker. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The receiver grabs it. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
A bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Toss play to the outside. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They'll run it to the left. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And O-line protection holding up. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they're running on the toss. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Grant behind the line. It's Marsh. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put the points up on the board.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the Conference Championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Turnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Just takes a knee. And that's one option. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. Let's see what he can do with the return. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? This one will be fair caught. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the Conference Championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, yeah, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
Set up with excellent field position. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll be forced out way back. It's a huge loss. Should have thrown the ball away. Not sure I've seen this before. It's second down, and out comes the punt team. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for... Job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Scanning the field. It's Baker. He lets it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First and 10, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Baker. Catch made on the right side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Goal line formation for the defense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. What a catch! Oh, he breaks. Nobody can bring him down. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Second down after that previous play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Russell. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. Third and very long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of the end zone, so it's a touchback and a takeaway for the defense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can only...